Hi everyone, it's Angie here at Beads and Plenty More, and today I thought I'd give you a short little tutorial on how to wrap stones. So these are a couple of my examples here. I'll just set them up here. And what I've got is I've got this stone that I want to wrap, and I've got 24 gauge wire. And the reason I'm using 24 is it's kind of an in-between gauge. It's not too light for my project, it's not too heavy for my project, it works quite well. So what I've cut is my stone is approximately just under 2 inches. So around it would be roughly 4 inches. And then I've cut with 5 extra inches on each side so that I've got some stuff to do the top piece later. So let's get started here. So what I've got is I've got my 3 wires here, and I'm just going to find the center. And I'm going to use my needle nose pliers here just to hold across all 3 of them. And I'll just take the top wire here, and I'm just going to wrap. So whatever looks good to you, 3 or 4 wraps. And then I'll just divide all my different spokes out here so that I've got like a little firework, I guess, of wire. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to match the 2 that are side by side together. So giving myself, this is the base of the stone, by the way, giving myself a short little distance, and then I'll just put a little twist in the wire here. So same deal with the other 2. Get it where you think you want it, and then just put a little twist in the wire. So that's the whole base of the stone there. And then what I need to do is I need to start matching the adjacent ones together. So this one is going to come across to this one. And just hold and twist. So what we're basically doing is we're building a little cage for it, or a little basket that it can sit into. So at this point, I usually set the stone in, and then I build up from there. So I'm just securing it in as tight as I can. And then again, I'm going to match the 2 sides that match up together. Put a twist. Turn it. Match my 2 sides. One thing you can do is if you're finding this is slipping a lot, you could put a little piece of painter's tape or something there to hold the stone in. I'm using my hands to just kind of hold it in place. So we're getting to the top of the stone here now. Oh yeah, here's the top right in here. So we'll just pull these 2 together. So basically we have all of our wire kind of grouped at the top here. All right, so now we're going to create a bail on here. So this piece that our cord goes through. So I want a fairly large one because I don't know what size cord I'm going to put through it. You may want to factor that in when you're doing this. So I'm going to pull 2 or 3 of the, let's pull 3. And we'll just fold the other 3 aside for now. And I'm going to use a pen to just size that because I want it fairly large. So there's my loop. And I'm happy with that. So I'm just going to hold across it with my pliers to hold it and wrap the tail ends. And I'll take these 3 that weren't used in the bail and also wrap them. So this is where having extra wire comes in handy because you've got something to hold on to. But you also can sometimes wrap one extra time or so, and if you don't have the wire available to do that, you won't get as nice of a wrap because sometimes your wrap doesn't look good the first time you wrap it around, and sometimes wrapping on top of it will help just kind of even it out and make it look a little more uniform and so on. But if you don't have the wire available, you can't do that. So I'm just going to stagger the cuts on these guys. So I'm just trimming them off a little bit at a time. So then I'm just going to take my needle nose pliers, and all I'm doing is I'm just basically working my way around, kind of massaging that little bundle of wrapped wire there. And what happens is the tail ends start to work into the inside of the wire and disappear. So there we go. So you can separate these out if you want a fancier bail, or you can leave them together if you just want it to sit as is. And that's my stone wrapped. So I hope you enjoyed that and hope to see you in the store at some point. Have a good day.